We're back with Gail Jennings from HawaiiDiner.com and EverybodyEats.org. Gail, can you tell us a little bit about, at the beginning we talked about how you started your company and you met with Evan and you were able to change your strategy a little bit so that you could incorporate a social mission to building your business at the same time, and you saw growth, exponential growth at that time.
Yes, and it was really exciting because, I don't know, if you guys are in a partnership, you understand that oftentimes when one partner is down, the other one is up, and you kind of help each other through the rough times. Hopefully, if things go well. And what happened was we went to a meeting of the Hawaii Podcasting Association. It was at the Kaka'ako Beachfront Park, and we're sitting there, and Evan came, and he started talking about the greater good radio and social entrepreneurship and all of that sort of thing. And Eric, I have to give him credit because he's the one who came up with the concept of Everybody Eats. And he had been, he's going, well, we're just not getting as many subscribers as we want. What can we do? What can we change that will maybe give that little extra added hook to get a restaurant to sign up? And he came up with this concept of Everybody Eats, put together a whole proposal, and we took it to the Hawaii Food Bank. And it's very different from anything they've ever done. But they were excited about it. And so once they gave us the go-ahead, we ran with it. And the concept basically is it creates a circle of the diner, the dining out public, the restaurant, our website, and the Hawaii Food Bank, and the food insecure households in our island Ohana who are hungry. And there are a lot more than people think. And it's part of it's the economy, because sometimes people have to make a choice between paying their rent and buying food. And they could go and they could buy, a dozen Simon at Long's for $10. And some people do that. But what happens in the long term is that creates health problems and over the long run. So in the Hawaii Food Bank, their mission, of course, is to counteract that. And so our thought was, what's a better fit? A dining website and the Hawaii Food Bank. It was just perfect. And we've always done volunteer work, but we've never incorporated a social mission into our bottom line. And we did that with Everybody Eats. And a percentage of the restaurant subscribers fee goes directly to the Hawaii Food Bank. So they get a tax write-off, and they get to contribute to the food bank. And the people who make the socially conscious dining decision of supporting an Everybody Eats restaurant, they participate as well. It's money they were going to spend anyway in dining out, but it helps.
So is it part of the proceeds at that restaurant goes to the Hawaii Food Bank?
No, part of their restaurant subscription. The restaurants that subscribe with us, they pay a monthly fee, and 25% of that monthly fee is donated directly to the Hawaii Food Bank.
And that 25%, that's a pretty large percent when you think about money to give away.
Yeah, it is. But on the other hand, Eric decided that was the figure he was comfortable with. And I never argued with him about those kind of decisions because he's always been right. And the results are good. We've signed up more restaurants in the past couple of months since we launched the program in October than I did in the prior 6 months. And I really believe, I know for a fact that the EverybodyEats.org, the whole Everybody Eats program, has been a major factor in that. I feel good about talking to restaurants about it. They feel good about signing up. They're getting all the exposure at Hawaii Diner, but they're also doing something that helps our local community.
So how important do you feel it is for businesses to get involved by helping the community?
Well, for us, it's made a big difference for us. And it's, like I said, we have always done volunteer work and supported things. We built websites for a blood donation group on Guam, for the Guam Animals in Need, all of that sort of thing. But those things were things we did on the side. They weren't an integral part of our business. And I would say anyone who's thinking about doing it, do it. I think you'll be surprised.
Okay. Have you talked to anyone else that's in business and shared what's happened to your business? Is it almost like the concept of paying it forward? Is it moving along through you as well, this kind of concept?
Well, I don't really talk to many people in business other than people who own restaurants. So I haven't really shared it much with anyone yet, but now I am.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.